But what about bringing one up as part of the family? Meet the Schoemans. 2 years ago, this incredible footage of them raising a pair of orphan cheetah cubs alongside their young children Kyla and Malan went viral. I'm traveling to South Africa to see the next step in the cheetah's journey to adulthood. And to find out if this amazing friendship still exists. 2 years on, female cheetah Skyla now lives in this large enclosure adjacent to a game reserve.
This is Skyla.
Oh my goodness.
And she grew up with the children.
Whew. I wouldn't want to go wandering around in here on my own.
Now she's fully grown, Hein intends to release Skyla onto the reserve. But first, he's teaching her to hunt large enough prey to survive on her own.
It's important for Skyla to get to know the different species, to get her to run and exercise and practice to kill and be successful, you know?
This 6,000-acre reserve is home to many wild animals. It'll be Skyla's new habitat if she proves she can hunt for herself. Will her killer instinct kick in?
This is good. She's made a few kills now on her own. But in the beginning, the first few runs, she chased it, but never caught it. And that's an absolute necessity for her to go through this rewilding process.
Is there a little bit of sadness?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is.
She's going to be leaving.
Yeah.
It's bitter, maybe bittersweet is a better.
Yeah. It's been very special. Skyla's been raised by a human family, but ultimately, you know, she also deserves the right to be free roaming one day.
Now that she's learning to kill, Skyla can no longer roam free around the family.
Sky!
But while she awaits release from her enclosure,
Sky! Go, go, go!
Hein's son seizes every opportunity to say goodbye.
Go! There is
The most amazing thing is that the closest bond here is not actually between Hein and Skylar. This is Hein's 4-year-old son, Malan. And Malan and Skylar have pretty much grown up together.
Skylar, when you was so little, you slept in my bed with me.
You guys grew up together?
She was this little.
That little? And now look how big she is.
She's very big.
It is kind of astonishing to see a 4-year-old boy speaking to this cheetah as though she is a young puppy. He just wants to come and say hello to his friend.
Skyla is a grown predator, but Hein believes she still sees Malan as her sibling.
Sky!
Mom Kim also keeps a close watch.
I have a little boy and I'm watching going, what? How did this come about?
Yes, it's very unique. It's not something you see every day.
She could hurt him.
She could, but he is 100% safe. She purrs the entire time from when she starts talking to him until when he leaves. She purrs.
I love you, Sky. Because you're a good girl.
So what is this that we're looking at then when they're doing that together?
That is like siblings, just cuddling. He doesn't remember life without her. She's part of the family. She's one of my children.
It's 3 years since Skyla and her brother Waku were rescued from their cheetah mother after Hein discovered she was struggling to feed them.
How did that work? I mean, your husband shows up at home with 2 baby cheetahs.
It was quite daunting to start with. I mean, we already had a 3-month-old baby, a 2-year-old Malan, and then 2 3-week-old cheetahs.
After initially trying to keep the cheetahs separate, Kim raised them as one big family.
We tried it, we did, we honestly tried it, but having 3 babies on bottles and a 2-year-old that needs attention, eventually it just all mixed up.
Yeah.
We had bottles going all the time, we had sterilizing them all in the same thing, we had them in the same cot, we just put them in the same bed, but all I saw was these 2 little babies that needed a home. We had a home, and we'll just make it work. So we knew from the beginning there would be challenges, but we just thought that, if we're careful and we keep in mind that it is a wild animal, that we'll make a plan.
What are your thoughts on having Malan around her now?
She's showing signs that she really will be able to survive in the wild. Malan's there to watch it happen, and that's special. He's part of the promise we made when we took her, that we were going to raise her and put her back where she belongs.
Is he understanding that?
He does understand it. He knows that he's done a good thing.
It's an amazingly close bond that's only possible because of Malan's unique relationship with Skyla.